Good morning. Good morning. Hi, everyone. What is it? Tuesday? Happy Tuesday. Let's come on in and really enjoy this day together. Let me see if I can get some music playing for us to find everybody. Morning, good morning, good morning. Well, let's do the heart brain. The heart brain, touching your heart center, slowing down the breathing, and adding in the love. This is one of the most important things you can do for yourself, is to really go into that place where you connect in with spirit. That's who you are. That's who you really are. So just breathe in the love and breathe out the love. Breathe in light and breathe out light. Breathe in joy and breathe out joy. Starting your day like this changes everything. It changes the cells in your body. It begins a healing process inside of you. Who doesn't want to heal? I certainly want to. I want to be the best I can be in this body. And the heart brain really adds to that. It really brings in that energy. So let's just get this day going with gratitude. I am so grateful for this day. I'm grateful for everyone that's a member of this P family, that be all of you. And I'm grateful for the experiences in life. Having the time I did down in the Keys with Marietta was so amazing. It really replenished me with energy. And I know yesterday we didn't get together because we decided to spend another day down there in the Keys and stay with sweet Marietta as long as we could. Good morning, Erica Hoppy. So glad you're here. Prachetta, Good evening to you, dear Pachetta, and I hope you and Pachi are doing well and little Goofy. I've been praying for that little one to be his best self ever. So give us some good news there. So let's do some gratitude, and I'll pull a Kuan Yin card. One thing you're grateful for. Just one thing. It can be a person. It can be a place. Oh, thank you, Pachetta. Auntie Jean did a video of the train that we stayed in. So she's hoping to get that out to where everybody can watch it today. We have to probably put it on YouTube for you all to see it. So one thing you're grateful for, and go. What you grateful for? Let's get some gratitude going. I'm grateful for all of you who are finding this and letting other people know that it's here. And let's see what we can do this morning together. I had a suggestion from Marietta to read the blog on the morning show. So if that's something you all are interested in, I think it would certainly work well, since, I know you're busy during the daytime and you don't always get a chance to go on. So I'm willing to read yesterday's blog on here. Last night's blog has not been uploaded yet, just so you know. And I'm waiting for an answer from somebody about what I can share. And then it will be something spectacular, I promise you, because yesterday was such an amazing day. I'm not sure how much of that experience or the particular object that we were able to see. I'm not sure how much I can share about it because I have signed a non-disclosure agreement, but it is something that is so miraculous. I will tell you that it is something that not many people get to experience. And Jean and I got to experience it. So we're just excited and we want to share it, but we want to make sure that it's okay to put it out there on social media. All right. Well, I don't see any gratitude going on. Come on, people. Where's your gratitude? Whoops. I don't know what I did, but I lost the comments. There we are. Okay. Well, no gratitude. Let's see what Kuan Yin has to say about that. Right, here's the card that came up for Kuan Yin, and it is called Finding Your Way. When your feet seem to lead you one way and your head says a different way, tune in to your heart. I will guide you there, helping you to see my signs and most easily find your way on the beautiful life journey. Anybody need that card today? Because I know I need that card today. I've been asking a lot of questions lately of the angels and of my creator, my higher power. So maybe some of you can relate to this, to find your way. And I have a reading from Yogananda that I think maybe kind of goes along with that. I was reading it this morning. And it's called Creating Good Habits and Destroying Bad Ones. Turn toward God and you will find yourself shaking off the chains of habits and environment. The self identified with the ego is bound. The self identified with the soul is free. The mind may tell you that you cannot free yourself from a particular habit, but habits are nothing but repetitions of your own thoughts. And these you have the capacity to change. Most people who make up their minds to stop smoking or stop eating so many sweets will continue with those actions in spite of themselves. They do not change because of their minds. Like blotting paper, have soaked up habits of thought. Habit means that the mind believes it cannot get rid of a particular thought. Habit, indeed, is tenacious. Once you perform an action, it leaves an effect or impression on the consciousness. As a result of this influence, you are likely to repeat that action. Anybody have a thought about that? You know, I was a smoker at one time in my life, and it was one of the hardest habits to give up because it just grabs hold of you, and you have that thought about doing it, and then you have the repetition of doing it over and over again. Good morning, our Marietta, who wishes to soar up, up, up to a higher plane. And good morning, Joanne Castrillo. So glad you all are here. So what do you think about those habits? And I think that goes right along with the blog that was written yesterday, which was called Take Care of Your Body. I embrace the earth, water, fire, air, ether as my blood relatives. One common life roaming through my veins in every form that lives. That's by Paramahansa Yogananda. How can we exclude any one of the elements when it is proven over and over that we have all those elements in our human body? Choosing to live a clean life where we pay attention to what goes in our bodies is really not so easy. There are temptations everywhere. It is so easy to slip back into old habits and to make excuses to not keep a commitment to ourselves. On the other hand, it is as hard or easy as we make it. Remembering that we are so connected to all the elements helps us to make the right decisions when it comes to eating right and taking care of these human body suits. I see Hope and Ricky join us in 97. Good morning. So, dear angels, feeding our bodies is a responsibility of being here on earth. There are so many differing opinions about what is good for us and what is not. How are we supposed to discern and find the best way to nurture our bodies? Dear ones, there is no one size fits all for how your human body responds to the food you put into it. There is, however, your ability to use your intuition combined with common sense. If you are serious about making changes and ready to listen to your body, it will guide you in what to eat and drink. Then it is up to you to stay the course or divert back to what may not be for your best and highest good. Always tune in to what your body is saying. Give gratitude for everything you have to eat and drink. Stop judging yourself when you make mistakes. Remember that there are no accidents, coincidences, or mistakes. The plan of the Creator is for you to be happy and joyous during your time on earth. Search your heart and see if you are living in agreement with your divine plan. So the angels, the Creator, the masters, they're all telling us to pay attention, pay more attention, and that, it's just a habit. It's just a thought that you keep thinking. That's how habits are formed. You keep thinking a thought over and over, and then before you know it, you're in a habit. And sometimes you don't even know why you're doing something. like, why do I do that? Or why do I believe something a certain way? Why do I believe it has to be like this? Or that that's the only way that it's going to happen? So think about that and let me know what you think about that. Good morning, our blue jean. Hello, hello. It's so good to see you all this morning. I really miss you when I'm not here. Yesterday was hard. I think it was about 8:30, and I was driving down the road, up the road, coming up from the Keys, stuck in traffic. Oh my goodness, the traffic yesterday was unbelievable. And I looked over at Jean in the passenger seat, and I said, I really miss being on with everyone. I really miss comments. I miss just knowing that you're there with me. So I do miss you. And, I was toying with the thought of, oh, do I keep this going? Do I keep doing the morning show? It's been over 2.5 years now. Do I keep it alive, or do I just let that be what it is? And then I realized I don't want to start my mornings and my day any other way than to be here with all of you. And that was a real revelation for me. And, sometimes, yes, it's hard to get up. It's hard, especially when I go further west. It's going to be at some points 5 o'clock in the morning for me to be on. But you know what? I have motivation and inspiration, and it is all of you. And that's why I'm here. I'm not here for me. I could be asleep. So it's not for me. I'm here every day for you. And I love that. I love being here for you. Kathy Hand says, yes, I need guidance in finally making a concrete decision about taking control of my life and not letting my motherly feelings get the best of me. I need tough love. Yeah. Kathy, sometimes, especially in parenting, I think, it's so easy just to do what we've always done and just to allow our power to be taken away. But you are a divine being, and that's what I want you to realize. What Spirit wants you to realize. And these messages today from Yogananda, from the angels, from Kuan Yin, take them to heart, honey. Take them to heart, because they're all saying to you, find your way. Find your way. Just like there's no one size fits all for what we feed our body, there's no one size fits all for parenting either. And we just have to find what works. And sometimes it is by trial and error. Sometimes you see if something works, and maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. And the things that don't work, just learn from those and move forward. But this life, we're not here to suffer. We're not here to do anything except thrive and enjoy. And let me see what our Hope says. Hope says, top of the morning to you and the P family. Glad you're back on. Keep it alive. 2.5 years went by so quickly, and you made it easier. Love you. Oh, I love you too, Hope. Hope, I hope you're doing so good. I really do. I think of you always, and think of that beautiful smile and the journey that you're on in life and the journey of Zena. I just love getting to watch the peas, the little peas, grow up, watching them move along and finding their way in the world. So that's also a huge bonus of keeping the morning show alive, is we get to check in. So I'd love to have some check-ins. I'd love to know, Annie, how you and Grayson are doing. and what's going on in your life, what's happening on this Tuesday. And if there's more gratitude to be shared out, then share it out. And Blue Jean, how are our babies doing? We visited with someone yesterday. It's a new client and a new friend of ours. And they had 6 dogs, Blue. So you can imagine our Auntie Jean being in dog heaven yesterday, surrounded by all that puppy love. And they were all different kinds of breeds, different personalities. And they were just so thrilled that people were there to play with and people that they could manipulate. I think they thought they were going to get something from us, like food or treats, but I don't do that to other people's dogs unless I'm told that it's okay. But they were there just loving on us without any food or treats. They just wanted to see our energy and love on the energy. And, you know, so many places that I go into in your homes, you have that animal that's shy or reclusive, that has no interest in being seen or heard or being around others. And that was the case yesterday as well. They have a beautiful, beautiful little dog. And it was so sad because the dog was in a kennel, a place where you can go to look at dogs to see if you're going to adopt them, bring them home. And my client's wife was telling me that they went in looking for an animal to rescue. And they were looking at all the beautiful little puppies that were there. And she looked in this one cage, and there was this scrappy looking little dog that just, it didn't look like it had any potential at all. And it just looked so forlorn. So she's looking at all the other ones, and she called her husband over and she goes, "Look at this little one. Look at how beautiful." And they took it home. And yes, it has issues, but you know what? It's going to have the very best rest of its life possible. And that's what they're doing. They're giving animals that probably did not stand a chance of living very long in that kennel. And now they're thriving. Now they're with other puppies and playing, and they have their pack. So it was so beautiful to hear that wonderful tearjerker story that they brought home the little scrappy dog instead of maybe one of the beautiful ones that are saying, take me, I'm a princess." They took the one that needed love the most. And it sure is surrounded by love there. Uh-oh, the Gerzerberters are listening. Hi, girls. Hi, Pocky. Hi, Gruff. Love you both so much. And Kathy Hand says, "Please keep the Morning Cuppa going. I still need you and this family." And Blue, Davis has told me in no uncertain terms that I am not allowed to go into places like that. Well, that's what Monica was saying also. She wants to just bring them all home. Let me just empty that kennel and bring them all home with me. And I agree. I would do that too. And that's how she's ended up with 6 dogs right now. Good morning, Elena. Just saying hello, have to run to work, and hope you all have a great day. Elena, our time's getting short here in Florida. Today's the 1st of November. Happy 1st, everyone. And so I won't be here but another week. And Elena, I really want to see you. So maybe we can plan a little get together. And I'm still hoping that we can do something up in the Boca area or somewhere around there and have a little get together, just see each other that's up in that part of the world. I know I have to come up a couple of times for doctor's appointments. I was in Boca yesterday for a doctor's appointment, but I had other appointments after. I am in not plantation. I am in I just lost the name of where I'm staying. I'm in Fort Lauderdale, near Fort Lauderdale Beach, Pompano. That's where I am. I'm in Pompano, not too far from where Mary lives. So let's plan to get together for sure. I know, but I will be here over the weekend, and I haven't filled up that calendar completely. I do get to see Marbeth Dunn. Those of you who know her and love our Marbeth, we're going to get together for lunch after one of my doctor's appointments. I think that's tomorrow. Awesome, Elena. I really want to make sure I see you. And I want to see Stacy while I'm here. And Isabel, I don't know if you're listening, but I want Sweet Jean to meet you. I know she would love that, and I would love to see you again. So, did we have any other gratitude? Anybody grateful? I am so grateful for all of you. I really am. You make a difference in my life. You touch my life for sure. I don't know if anybody missed the Kuan Yin card, but I think it would be great to hear it again if you want me to read it. Don't know where all the gratitude is this morning. You know, sometimes it's hard to find that one thing, even one thing that you're grateful for. But I want you to dig deep and just give me one thing. Come on, lift my vibration this morning. Share some gratitude with me. Tell me what you're grateful for. And I'm going to read the Kuan Yin card while you think about that. Oh, Elena is grateful for another day in this beautiful world. I love that. Thank you, Elena. So the Kuan Yin card, Kuan Yin says, finding your way. When your feet seem to lead you one way and your head says go a different way, tune into your heart. I will guide you there, helping you to see my signs and most easily find your way on your beautiful life journey. It is beautiful. Sometimes we don't see the beauty of it. Sometimes it's covered up by whatever fire we're going through, whatever experience comes our way, and we get focused in on that and we forget, yes, this is a beautiful experience. This is a beautiful life. Let me make the most of this life. Let me do everything I can to enjoy. And that joy adds to our happiness. It doesn't bring us happiness, that's inside. Our happiness is our decision, our choice to be happy. Oh, Lena, I'm so happy. She said that card just summarized my gratitude. Absolutely. Finding one thing will lead to another thing. So when you just take a moment and think about your life and think, what am I grateful for? You know, I pass out these gratitude cards that ask that question. When I give somebody a card, it says, I'm grateful for you. And then it asks, who are you grateful for? And sometimes people just look at that first sentence that says, I am grateful for you. And then they glance back at me and say, oh, thank you. I say, okay, now answer the question. And they have to look at the card again and just come up with something or someone they're grateful for. Jennifer's grateful for her husband, Micah. Awesome. And she said she loves that card. I do too. Finding your way is it's something that, you know, we're not lost. We're really not lost. We're here on purpose. We're here by divine plan. We're here because we chose to be here at such a time as this. So we're not lost. So if you ever have that thought, I'm so lost, I have a lot of clients that tell me that, and a lot of friends even that say that I'm so lost. But you know what? You're not. Just lose that thought, just like what Paramahansa Yogananda was saying. That's a habit we get into to go to that place, but we're really not. And Hope says, how is young Grayson and baby Wyatt and TJ doing? Okay, questions are out there, Hope. Let's see what response we get. And we all have baby Wyatt's address, and we're sending letters of love to Wyatt. So if you need the address, we'll make sure you get it. And where is that Mama Hada Bear anyway? We're missing our Kathleen this morning. And she's the one that brought baby Wyatt to us for us to love on and lift up. And let's get those letters going. Postcard, a little card, anything to share with that sweet baby to raise its vibration. And Blue says, I'm grateful for the time we had this summer. Brookie's little house is now moved to the field and covered. All my planter pots are empty. Peppers are picked out of the greenhouse, and kale is still on the garden. Sleep now, sweet trees. Your beauty still inspires at every turn. I love that, Blue. Oh, awesome. Deirdre, good morning. And Hope says, I'm grateful that I was able to be in Jamaica to celebrate both my parents' 80 years on the earth. How beautiful. You know, I was with my client yesterday, and he and his wife took us out to lunch, took Jean and I out to lunch. We ate at this wonderful, organic, whole food restaurant that was, the food was amazing. And as we were leaving the place, we sat outside, so we're walking through the patio, and there's a lot of other people at tables. And he took Monica's hand as she was walking through the patio, and I was behind them, and there were a couple of ladies at a table. And as I passed by, they just had this look of awe on their face. And they're looking at this sweet couple who are in their 80s. And they were holding hands, walking out the restaurant. And those ladies were talking to each other and going, oh my gosh, look how adorable. Look at that couple. And I turned around to them and I said, yes, ladies, they are one of the sweetest couples I know. There is so much love there with those two. And thank you for seeing the love. And they were like, oh my gosh, they're just so wonderful. So you never know what makes an impact on people. Just showing love, showing kindness, showing your joy makes a difference in the world. And, you know, it really raised the vibration with those two ladies who just came in to have lunch, and look at what they got. They got their lives touched with love yesterday. Tammy Fisk, good morning to you. Marietta says, we are so grateful. Ed is on his way to pick up the transmission that has been fixed for Sweet Dreams. We are thankful for another step forward on our journey on Sweet Dreams. Marietta, you gave Jean and I such a blessing while we were there in the Keys. We got to be on Sweet Dreams. We got to climb aboard, take the tour, sit up on the top until it started raining on us. But we sat there looking at the sunset, looking at the beauty all around Heart Harbor. And y'all, Heart Harbor is real now. It's what Marietta has been calling it for years. And her beautiful hearts are all over the place down there in the Keys. As we were driving toward her, we spotted some. As we went out to lunch, we spotted some. They are everywhere, and everyone knows her. So you really blessed us with being there on Sweet Dreams. And I know that it's getting ready to take a huge adventure with you and Ed this coming year. So I'm just so excited for that. And I want to just already put wonderful, beautiful blessings into that boat. I want to send the angels on every time that you take that boat out. I want those angels guiding there at the helm and helping you and Ed to have the best experience possible. And how is our good girl Pearl this morning? And Mr. Wiggles, they really won my heart. Little sweet Pearl. Let's all lift her up right now. She's going through a tough time. So let's all lift that sweet baby and just give her love. And I just sat with her and brought in some healing energy for her while I was there. So I love for everyone else to send that out to her as well. Jennifer says, I am grateful for this group. Thank you, Jen. I am too. I have so much gratitude for every one of you. Jasmine, good morning, Jasmine. Jess says, lots of love to the P family. Thank you for that. And Elena, thank you, honey. I hope you have a beautiful day as well. So let's have our prayers. Anybody have any prayer requests? Tomorrow we will revisit those prayers and see if we need to adjust any of them that are on our list. If we need to add some, we can do that. So just put it in the comments. If there's anybody you want to lift up, anything that you all are going through right now, let's just get it out there. So I have doctor's appointment this morning and tomorrow morning. And this is doctor appointment week for me. I met with a surgeon yesterday, and he was happy with the way things are progressing, but he is going to order some testing. So not sure what that's all about. So I may be here beyond the 8th. We're just waiting now to see if there's a way to get that test done early. And what you got, Deirdre? Prayers for all humans, Gaia, and world peace, and attention to human trafficking. And Blue is going to see Dolly today. I will let her know we all still love her. Please do. Please let that sweet Dolly know that we lift her up every day. All right, let's go into our hearts with this couple of minutes we have left. And I'm just asking for prayers for the outcome of the tests that I'm having done. And the sweet doctors that I am seeing, that they understand that I'm not here all the time to see them regularly. I'll see them once a year, and I hope for their understanding with all of that. And Jasmine, prayers for peace, good health, and happiness for the beautiful peas. Thank you, Jasmine, for that. All right, so let's take a breath in. Let's see ourselves as magnificent beings of love and light. See yourself fully filled with love energy, because Kuan Yin says love is the energy that heals. So just allow that, allow it in your life, allow it to come in fully to you, and then breathe it back out. Any prayer requests that were given out today, let's do those first and just lift those up to the Creator and then let them go. And then we go to our big prayer list, loving on each person, grateful for each person that's on there, and each animal, and each place, each situation in the world. And I want to add Mexico to those places because it's just been slammed with the storms and the hurricanes, and there may be another one on its way there now. So let's pray for that beautiful country of Mexico. and lift it up for protection and ask Michael, our guardian angel, to be there to stop the storm from raging as powerfully as it has the potential for. And then let's turn our attention to our pea family, lifting up all the peas, all the fur babies, all the spouses and the parents and the children. And our Mama Gaia, giving love right down to the center of the earth, asking that love come up forward through the topsoil, into the waterways and the mountains and the valleys, every inhabitant. And peas that are gathered here this morning, thank you. I love you so much. And we're going to give that love to each other on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I love you so immensely. You are so beautiful and so precious to me. So, what time is it? Anybody know what time it is? Pocky, Gruff. Let me see if I can find what time it is. It is Leo time. That's right, Marietta. Remember to smile, because spirit magnifies.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time.
All right, Alexa's being a little wonky this morning. Spirit magnifies incredible loving energy, Leo. So play us our song. Oh, Alexa. She does not want to cooperate. She wants to keep Leo all to herself. So I think we probably got the girls all excited. Pocky, Gruff, Leo does love you. Alexa just does not want to cooperate. Let's see if I can pull him up on YouTube.
Sorry, I am having trouble playing the music.
No, Alexa. Well, we may not have Leo this morning. Guess we'll just have to invite him on to be on the morning show with me and sing the song to us. I'm still trying. Where are you, Leo? No, not going to happen this morning. But just take that AAA with you everywhere you go and just love life today. Stay in your heart. Stay blessed. And I'll see you later. Remember to pray for Auntie Jean. She's still in bed asleep. I think she's a little tired. Namaste, y'all.